club will go all night. I see you in the back, the mood is right.
Starting from this lesson, we will learn everything we need to know about the Chinese pinyin system. We will learn how to pronounce them, write them, and type them. And because pinyin syllables are basically how you pronounce Chinese character, when we know how to spell and type pinyin, we will be able to type out every Chinese character. Chinese sounds can be represented by Chinese pinyin. The pinyin systems use a Roman alphabet. There are 26 letters similar to the one that we use in English, but we need to be careful because the same letter in pinyin doesn't always sound the same in English. Chinese pinyin has two parts. The first is called initials, and the other is called final. Initials are consonants, while finals are either verb or start with a verb. There are 21 initials, and they are
波、坡、摸、佛、的、特、呢、了、个、科、呵、鸡、七、西、滋、呲、丝、知、吃、诗、日。
Also, there are two formal initials which are not real initials, and they are E and U. We will talk about why they are not real initials in the future. There are 36 finals, and we can put them into three groups: simple finals, compound finals, and nasal finals. The first group is simple finals. Each of them is a single basic verb. There are 6 of them.
啊、哦、一、乌、鱼。
The second group is compound finals, which means each one is composed of more than one verb. There are 13 of them.
I, A, 凹、欧、呀、耶、哇、窝、约、腰、优、歪、微。
And the last group is called nasal finals, which means these finals start with the verb and end with the nasal consonant. There are 16 of them.
安、烟、弯、冤、恩、阴、温、晕、昂、央、汪、嗯、英、翁、翁、庸。
Besides that, there's one special final. It sounds like this It is special because it can never be put after an initial. It's always by itself, and the in indicate the quick curling of your tongue. Yet that's all we have for the Chinese pinyin alphabet. We already know that the Chinese language is based on the character, and each character has a sound. For example, this one is pronounced ni. The sound can be represented by pinyin. When people talk generally, one character is one pinyin syllable, and one pinyin syllable usually has three parts, an initial and final and a tone, but sometimes there's no initial. Now let's take a look for Chinese tone. There are 4 different tones in Chinese: the first tone, the second tone, the third tone, and the fourth tone. Let's take a look at some syllables that have initial because they are the more common ones. Ma, chang, ba, hua. But there are also some zero initial syllables. With this pinyin syllable, there's no initial. There's only a final and a tone. Here are some examples. 二, I, 为, ao. Pinyin is great for Chinese learners because one pinyin helps us to remember what a character sounds like. For example, 我是学生, I'm a student. The pinyin 我是学生 help us remember how each character is pronounced. If there's some words that you know how to say but don't know how to write, you can use pinyin instead. Like this. 我是学生, 我是. What if I can remember how to write 学生? I could always just write pinyin instead. Pinyin is a very good system for transcribing Chinese pronunciation. Even though Pinyin is not a language itself, we can say it's an interpretation of the sound of the Chinese languages while characters are the written part right. Chinese publications don't come in Pinyin, they all come in characters, except for children's books or textbooks. To sum it all up, Pinyin is a useful tool, and by taking those lessons, it will be easy for you to master the Pinyin system. That's all for today's lesson. I hope this video gives you a general idea of the Pinyin system. See you next time for more.